afternoon, good evening to all my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so. And I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious. And that life is treating you as so deliciously wherever you are in the world. So much love to you all, my delicious little babies. Now then, seems we're getting closer to all, okay? Because good morning, good afternoon, good evening to any passers-by. And how I love you all so. 3. And how I love you all so. I'll repeat that again, okay? And I hope that you too are having a super duper and delicious time wherever you are in the world, and that life is also treating you most deliciously. Now then, can I just say, my delicious little babies, okay, the weather in my neck of the woods in the old UK, you know, no wind, no rain, so it's now changed. Okay, my delicious little babies, compared to this morning. Anyway, it may differ in other parts of the world, okay? Now then, just remember papers and pens, okay, my delicious little babies? Ding, ding, dong, dong, okay? Now then, if I do believe, I remember many years ago when I used to live at my old property, and there's a beautiful dear lady. Oh, she was so beautiful, you know. She was Jamaican and she married a white man, okay, and they had 2 little bairns together, and then they fostered, and it took an awful long time. I'm not going to say their names. I remember them to my heart, okay? And it took them an awful long time because they had to go through the fostering process. Then they had to go through, you know, to actually adopt. Oh, there we go, such a difficult time. Whereas with celebrities like Madonna, okay, they just sort of get it there and then. And where the bairns can just walk around looking like women, okay? So something just casted, there we go, my mind back, and I'll never forget, because I'd just done my bedroom where I used to live before this property, my delicious little babies, and the way that I did it was, how can I put it, okay? It was so, how can I say, sophisticated. Okay, it was all in cream and beige, and it was just beautiful. The lamps, the tables, everything. And I always remember there, your beautiful dear little lady there. She said to me, I'll never forget, you know, I can still remember their names. There we go, to this day. And she said, you know, she said, I'm so frightened just to step into your room. She said, it looks so pure. Look at that. My delicious little babies, okay? So get it right, okay? To whoever it is out there, and this is why I'm putting this out, okay? Because I can see, there we are, and I'm watching the flicks. There we go, there we are, what's going on. And I can also see that somebody else is looking, there we go, at my messages, it seems, okay? We seem to have another John. My delicious little babies. But you're going to love this one, my delicious little babies. You're really going to love this one, okay? And I just want to keep putting it out. And as long as I can put it out, I was actually talking to a dear gentleman down the road, and I wrote a load of things down. There we go. God bless his beautiful dear little soul for him to look at. And by the way, he actually said to me that neither himself or his dear family had ever taken, there we go, any jibby jab. Okay? And he happens to have a hairdressing, barbers, and he has 9 working for him. Look at that completion. Okay, my delicious babies. Anyway, I asked him to just visit my videos, okay? I said, you do not have to subscribe, you do not have to do nothing. Anyway, so this is what's just come up now. And I'm not going to let this rest, my delicious little babies. And for some, they'd say, well, why don't you just not bother? But no. Because if I do not bother, then I'm not highlighting, there we go, the issue, what's going on, okay? So this is what I received, my delicious little babies. And strangely enough, guess what? It comes back to and our lovely, oh, God bless him, dear little Professor Tim Wilson's videos. Okay, my delicious little babies, yes. And oh, God bless him, how I love him so, not in that way, not in that way. But he's so beautiful and delightful. Yes, he is, okay? And sometimes, you know, he may receive negative comments, but he always puts a heart, he always puts a like, you know, which with lots of them, they do not. Anyway, so I went out walking my beautiful and delicious little Ruby Tuesday, okay? And this is what I received, my delicious and beautiful little baby. So I just want to let you know, that's all. I mean, if I get a view, I get a view. If I do not, I do not. But guess what? That's where, there we go, life rocks and rolls. I'm not going to worry about it, just to me. Because to me, with my spirituality, with everything, just to let there we go, the putrid know, I'm so much, there we go, larger than what you'll ever know. Oh, and anywhere else. Okay, my delicious little babies, just putting out, there we go, that message. Select the AI robots and the ones behind the scenes. There we go. Get that message loud and clear. Okay? You want, there we go. You want to play games? Let's play. Right? So this is the message that I received, and it all seems to be to do with the theme. See, I even wrote down. See, I write things down, see, it's not tapped, it's not all this, you know, where nobody can talk to each other. I write things down, my delicious little babies, do you say? Ding, ding, dong, dong, okay? The way I've always been taught, not the way that they're teaching now. What is it, paedophilia in schools? I could say, there we go, a lot about that. But I'm not even going to go down that road. Okay, my delicious babies, because there are plenty of, God bless the beautiful dear little souls, enough of other uploaders, other platforms, there we go, to do it for me. Okay? But if I come into an interaction with somebody, I'll explain it. There we go. Okay, my delicious little babies. So, I can see a theme here. Yes. Do you say? Now then, this one who contacted me was called at John Bunyan. Bunyan? My delicious little babies. Now, who does that remind you of? At John Bunyan. Okay, let me give you, there we go, ding, ding, dong, dong, a clue. If you look at the Beckhams, and you look at, you know, Victoria with her old feet, okay? And, you know, she used to have her feet. They actually showed it years ago where her feet were that squashed. There we go, by wearing these high heels. Okay, my delicious babies. In fact, correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, please do not get me wrong here now. She's banging when it comes to sunglasses, when it comes to styling clothing. I'm not knocking her for that. I mean, she cannot sing, so, you know, I'm not knocking her for that either. She just, let's just say, fell into the right place, there we go, at the right time, footballer and all that, okay? But there we go, okay? But when you looked at her old flipping plates of meat, that's what we call it, plates of meat feet, okay? Well, she had the most ugliest flipping feet you'd ever seen. Now, if you look at my feet, my delicious babies, I do not have the best feet in the world, but well, can I try and show you? I'm going to try and show you. I don't know. I'll try and see if I can. Okay? But I've got lovely red nails. okay? And of course, you know, with my feet, there we go, and with my feet, see what it is. See, when you got the second toe, which is larger than the first toe, you know, the first one on your feet, well, it usually means that you'll rule your husband. There we go. Old-fashioned, there we go, Egyptian saying, okay? My delicious little babies. But I do not feel that she had that. But, of course, you know, when you're ruled by ka-ching, you just do anything and then show up anywhere looking, oh, so pristine. Okay, I'm not having a go at the Beckons. Just something took me back to when I read the message from your man there. Do you see? Okay, my delicious little babies. But you see me, let me tell you. You see, they can keep coming, there we go, keep coming at me. And then each time, I'm going to let you know. Do you see? Because when we ignore it, it's like we're saying, there we go, that's acceptable. But then it's acceptable to receive this shout, and I'm not going to receive it. So let me just tell you, my delicious little babies, okay, what he put, you putrid piece of shit, and what I put. Okay. So, he put to me, and again, this is on our lovely Professor Tim Wilson. Okay, God bless him, not in that way, yes. But it seems to me that I seem to have, from what I feel, there we go, hit a nerve when it comes to our lovely, and not in that way, Alex Belfield. Do you see? It seemed to have hit a nerve. So this is what I received. He said, and then I put it said, because he may be he, there we are, but he's an it. Okay? Do you ever remember that film years ago, decades ago, called It? Yeah, a bit like that. Anyway, apparently it put, oh, my beautiful little Syrian, my little family walking up the road, he's getting slower and slower, God bless him. Oh, God bless him. He always smiles and waves to me. Anyway, if only, this is what he put, if only you could believe in the British judiciary, the system works as well as Gitmo. My delicious little baby so decided, there we go, to mention Gitmo, okay? Theatre, coercion plus pomposity. Did you hear that, my delicious little babies? I just thought I'd just repeat this once again. If only you could believe in the British judiciary, the system works as well as Gitmo, theatre, coercion plus pomposity. Now, to me, the way that I read that, my delicious little babies, okay, is quite simply as this. Now, I know all about Gitmo, okay? Gitmo, okay? I'll say Gitmo, okay? Well, you know, the way it's been put, to me, does not come across, say, there we go, if I even say it correctly, okay? Now, please, you know, mean what you say, there we go, and say what you mean. Do you see what I mean? Do not send me this crock of shit. Just so happens, like I said, it all happens to be happening on the Alex Belfield comment that I put, that I happen to like him. Do you see? So anyway, so this was my response, my delicious bears. I wrote it all down, you know. I wrote it all down. Oh, yes, I did. So, I put, where are you going with this, you silly idiot? There we go. So where are you going with it? Do you know my slips, my strap's been slipping all day. I hope it's juicy and delicious. Where are you going with this, you silly Egypt? I said, F off nicely. I said, and mind your own. And then I decided to put my delicious little babies just for good measure now. Ding, ding, dong, dong. Okay? Another John. Yeah. Because the first one was John Carpenter. I mean, if we look at the Carpenters, oh, God bless the beautiful dear little souls. I've got the album, just like I've got the album, the Elvis album. I've got many albums, Barry White. I've got, oh, gosh, so many. Okay? And the thing is that I said, oh, another John. I said, seems to be a lot of Johns. But then again, there seems to be a lot of Johns in the Bible where, correct me if I'm wrong here, but Johns were usually, there we go, very good. But in this case, it doesn't seem to be so anyway. I said, seems to be a lot of Johns, if you get me. I said, use and throw away. Do you get me? My delicious little babies. Okay? So some would call it, not wishing to be too personal here, but the old, do you get me? But what do you do? Once you use them, there we go. You throw them away. Do you say? So then I just put, yes, I said, stop chatting shat. True? Say what you got to say. Do not talk to me, there we go, in riddles. Okay? Right? So, and talk sense. I said, everybody has their own opinion. There we go. So we go back to the same thing again. An opinion. Okay? I said, I decided to put this, my delicious little babies, not working for the BBC by any chance. There we go. Do you see my delicious little babies? Because, oh, God, I'm not going to say God bless because nobody's going to say God bless their sinking. Good. Okay? Because that's what, there we are. That's what we need to get rid of the putrid shat. Okay? So I said, get a grip on reality and stop being a silly fool. There we go. Okay. Sending silliness. I was going to say a song then. Do not message me again. I said, get it. Yes. Okay. I said, Bunyan, you are, you silly prat. There we go. End of. Do you say? So, whoever it is, this is telling me, there we go, very strongly, okay? I do not care what anybody says to me. And some of you out there, my delicious little babies, see how the lawnmower just keeps going and going and going. It's like, when somebody, like they just do not want, it's like they want our lovely, not in that way, our lovely Alex Belfield just to be, there we go, erased. Do you say? So they spend all their time, the filthy, putrid, little evil and wicked little little trolls, okay? But it just seems to be John twice. Well, maybe if they're having, let's just say, an interaction with a man or woman, John Carpenter or John, what's his name? Bunyan. Okay? Well, maybe, when they're done doing their deed, do you get me? Well, maybe they need to clean the willies very well. Do you get me? Because once they clean that, they clear the mind. Okay, my delicious baby. So that's all I've got to say. But I just thought I'd let you know. So I'm just going to keep going at this. So yes, let's play games. If that's the way they want to play, the old BBC. There we are. And all this crocker shart, to just, treat me in a bad light just because I mentioned somebody who used to work for the BBC and who came away from the BBC because it was a putrid, there we go, load of shat. Do you see? Well, if that's what they want to do. Now, in case any of you are wondering, mad little babies, okay, sorry, you may think to yourself, well, there's something. No, there's nothing wrong with me. I connect all. Why does everybody think that I flipping wore this morning, my delicious little babies, very sorry, my all t-shirts? I never did it for the goodness of my effing health. What it is, my dear granddad, God rest his beautiful dear little soul. I said it on a previous video, and God rest my beautiful dear little nana, and God bless them both. How I love you both so, right? He was a fisherman, he was a navy man, he was everything, an engineer and everything, yes, okay? And all of this, it doesn't matter how you flipping rock and roll it. And when I mentioned Hagurda, for some reason, Egypt, you see what it is, they're not wanting. There we are. They're not wanting if you mention anything. But when our lovely dear little Alex Belfield, like I said, not in that way, not in that way, when he was mentioning, there we go, other things, okay, he may have gone into that situation, I do believe, when he was 15. Do you say? But then he's seen, God bless him, how things went. Okay, may have lost his job. However, that rocked and rolled. But the fact of the matter is, my delicious babies, that's all irrelevant right now. I'm not saying that our beautiful little Alex Belfield is not irrelevant. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that whoever it is, it's like they're going through all the comments with everything. So it's not just on Dear Tim's channel. This is on everybody's dear channel. Do you see? And like they're just having a flipping dig. Well, like I said, you, John, and your other John, let me tell you what you are. Like I said, whatever you're doing, you dirty, filthy little lives, make sure you clean yourself up. Get me? And on that note, my delicious little babies, I'm not going to let it go. Just remember Hull, okay? Remember the fishing trade. There we go. Remember everything, okay? Same in Hagurda, same as in other places, okay? There we go. Just remember it, okay, my delicious little babies? So until my next video, please continue to lift the vibration. Please continue to lift the frequency. But whoever comes back at me, I do not care. You know, when others say, oh, just do not say, why are you saying that? You're just feeding them. You're just giving them a name. No, I work. There we are. A very different way. And let me tell you something. I'll deal with it. There we go. There we are. Different way. Okay? So that they're going to, let me tell you, whoever crosses me now, and I want to make this point now, right? Whoever crosses me, okay, I may not see your birth trace, but let me tell you something. I'm going to make sure, there we go, all cold across my shoulders, that you suffer, there we go, in a different way. So stop what you're doing. Shut your dirty mouth, right? Because there we go, you dirty flipping men. Okay, there we are. You dirty men. Okay? So let him come on my channel. You're a dirty man, right? I do not put up with this shat. I was brought up with a flipping ex-army man. I do not put up with this shat. Do you see? You see this little putrid little piece of shit, this little turd? He wouldn't talk to me. There we go. He wouldn't talk to me birth race. Because I put him in his little dirty little place, a piece of little shit. There we are. That is. Do you see? Do not even go there with me. So however any of you would have read the message, I seen it in a completely different light. And I know when somebody, there we go, is having a go at our lovely, there we go, Alex Belfield, okay? And I'm not going to have it, and I'm going to continue, there we go, to stick up for him. Not in that way, not in that way. But it seems to me that these putrid like to have a go, there we are, at someone who clearly, it seems to me, at this point in time, God bless his beautiful dear little soul, cannot speak for himself. So I, the same as others, are going to speak out for him. Okay? So I'm not having it. Okay? And I refuse. So let's just see where we go with this. And if any of you out there seem to think that I'm nutty crackers, God bless you. I know my beautiful little babies who followed me always. You will not. But you see, I'm a Virgo, right? Well, actually, I suppose I'm supposed to be a Leo. Anyway. But, you know, when we look at what they've done. Anyway, but the fact of the matter is, okay, is that I will stand up for others. There we are. Do you see? And I'm not going to put up with this shat. So bring it on, you little piece of flipping turd. Come on my channel. Come on my channel. Do me a favour. Do me a favour. There we go. I beg you with the Lord of mercy, do it. Just like that other flipping John. What do they call them? Johnnies. And I threw me book. Jesus me. You see when I sat there with whatever they're doing, yes? I ain't going to say no more. I know me old noddle. So if anybody wants to get raw with me, BBC, flipping any piece of shit, bring it on. Okay? Because there we go. There we go. Because let me tell you, one way or another, only a matter of time. There we go. I'll get you. I will get you. Okay, so do not play effing games, there we go, with me, and keep sending me these Johns, okay? But then again, like I just said, Johns, you use it and then you bin it, or down the toilet, okay? So everybody wants to get raw with me, these pieces of shit, let's start, yes? So, if any of you out there, my delicious babies, for those of you who know me, there we go, God bless you. You know me, and I've got subscribers, God bless you all, who, there we go, who know me physically, do you know what I mean, to talk to, yes? You got others, God bless you, who do not. But let me tell you, I ain't going to put up with this shit. You know what I mean? Bring it on. But let me tell you, nobody is going to stop me with my thoughts about our lovely dear Alex Belfield. There we go. No, they're not. So, you know, doesn't this take you back to all those decades ago with the old lepers where you cannot get near somebody? Oh, you mustn't get near that one. You mustn't get near that one. No, because that's what they're doing. Putrid little piece of shit that you are. Not on about you, my delicious babies. But you know what? I'm going to get you one way. There we go. I swear to dear God, swear down. I'll get you. Okay? There we are. I do not even have to see your face. I'll get you. Okay? There we are. There we are. So, watch me. Watch the flicks. Okay? But do not send me this shit and this silliness. Okay? I do not want to hear about this. You're talking about Gitmo. You're talking about all these different things now, yes. Now, I could go and I could talk about many different, there we go, many different things that I researched, there we go, over the years. I could talk about bang, 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 many things. There we are. Do not come to me with this Gitmo. Okay? That's not being nasty. I'm just done saying it. Right? Thinking that you can flipping comment with me. But this is what they're doing. But you know what, my delicious little babies? I'm just going to keep this going. You know, like where others say, oh, just ignore it. I mean, I do feel sorry. Like I said the other day, I do feel sorry for anybody who has to go through this. But you know something? I'm going to flipping highlight the flipping names, okay? Just so that others, there we go, are aware of this shat. Just so that they're aware, there we go, of who to look out for. There we are. So if you see it, flag it up. There we go. Get rid of it. Get rid of the putrid shat. Because 9 times out of 10, they've got nothing better to do with their lives. They're putrid little pieces of shat, okay? Which really, shall we just say, they simply, there we go, just exist in life, okay? And they could have very clearly had problems in their own lives and their own childhood. Let's go back to that now. Okay, for someone to be nasty and wicked like this, just like who's running the world. Whatever's gone on in their lives, they want to, there we go, project vomit into our lives. Okay, let's get it straight. So let's bring it on. Do you see me? Because I'll deal with these. Come on to my channel, you little putrid, what's your flipping effing name? Again, at Johnny Bunyan. I mean, come on. This is getting a jerk now. Johnny Carpenter, Johnny Bunyan. Do you say? But it's also telling you, my delicious little babies, over these years, they've created all these things so that we end up with effing bunions, flipping verrucas, flipping all kinds of different flipping conditions, hair fever and all these things. Well, to me, this is done saying it. Do you see this is a pee take? There we are. Do you see? But it doesn't matter. I'll get the better. I swear to dear God, Jesus Christ and Nazareth. There we are. I'll make it my effing mission to do it. Yes? But always go back to flipping Yorkshire. There we are. Okay? They've done many things from where my dad comes from. Ah, yes, they have. The putrid piece of shat. Okay? And everybody talks about flipping Henry VIII. Henry VIII, I am. And all this. No, look at the flipping Rockefellers and all of them. Take a look at all of them. But they're putting us, there we are, in a flipping worst category as the English. Get it right. Okay? I'm not having it. And I'm standing up for our effing English. Yes, I am. And what's going on in the world. Yes, there we are. Yes, I am. And for the Irish. I mean, personally, I couldn't give a shout about the Welsh. And I'm not being nasty. I've got nothing against any Welsh out there. No, I've got no... I look at what's going on in my family. Which is Irish, Muslim, okay? And, you know, English and Jamaican. There we are. That's what bothers me. And African. Nobody else. Okay? So I'm not being nasty. I mean, please do not get me wrong. On my ex-boyfriend's side, my beautiful little daughter, I love them so. Their dear dad. Well, his mother is half German, half Scottish, and his father is half Welsh and half English, yes? But I'm not worried about that now. That's not part of my family. Okay? What's part of my family is who I've just bloody damn well said. Okay? I mean, I've got nothing against any of the others. I'm just saying I put first what needs to be put first. Get me on one, I swear to dear God. Okay? And that's all I've got to say. Okay? So on that note, my delicious babies, I'm just going to go because you know what? I'm just getting... You know, when I was otherwise having, there we go, Jesus Christ, dear God, our dear Creator, a lovely day. Jesus, to me, and you received this shat. You said to me, bring it on, and you want to bring it from the BBC, there we go, the BBC, you want to have your little go, you know, just like you did with Andrew Tate, with that silly little bitch who was flipping interviewing him. And look at her flipping birth race. You should have seen her. It's like she was frothing at the flipping mouth. The silly little bitch. Do you see what I mean? Because that's how, there we are, that's how the flipping operates. And as you can see with this, they froth at the flipping mouth. So, for us, but they froth at the flipping mouth. Do you see what I mean? Well, let them froth at the mouth, these two Johns, and suck their own. Okay, suck it yourself. Instead of using your wages to get somebody else to suck it. Anyway, good night, my delicious little babies, okay? Lots of love to you. When I start, let me tell you, there we go, I'll flipping effing start, okay? And I've got no skin on my face when I do it, okay? So until my next video, thank you so very much. God bless you for anybody who's even listened to my video. But I'm paid off about this, right? And I'm sure that this is going to continue. But each time I'm going to highlight, there we go, each one. That's what we do. Bang, bang, bang. We go through each piece of shart. Let's see how many other Johnnies there are, shall we? Because please do not get me wrong. Wasn't there a lot in the 70s? Sorry, 60s, 70s and 80s? Ding, ding, dong, dong. Get it right, okay? So until my next video, a smile a day keeps the doctor away, just like an apple a day keeps the doctor away. And please give a listening ear, because it's always welcomed. And please take care of yourselves, and please take care of others. I'm not having a go at any of you, my delicious little babies, but you know what? There we go. When I feel like I'm under attack, there we go. And I really, really do, you know. Because I feel that there's ours, there we go, and I've been saying it bang, 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 long time, okay? Somebody else, there we are, is watching what I'm doing, okay? But that's all right, I can give, there we go, as good as I get. Bring it on. Do you see to me? There we are. And I'm not jerking, my delicious little babies, okay? There we are. I'm not jerking. I'm not ramping. I mean, there we are, every word that I effing say. When you come from Yorkshire and you come from Ireland, okay, even though what's gone on with them, God bless them. But you know what? And you come from Bangladesh with your roots, yes? Let me tell you, they think there we go, they're going to get away with it. They ain't going to get away with nothing, the putrid piece of little shart. And look what's going on in flipping effing India. And look at what's going on in other countries, right, the way that they're treating their own. Get it right now, get it right. And then I'll receive this silly message, okay? To do with one gentleman. There we are. Do you see? Piece of shit. Okay? That's what I have to say. And when you look on BitChute, you actually see where there was, and I've seen it the early hours this morning, where, you know, you had the Indians there, yes, and they couldn't control the tiger. The tiger came out and flipping attacked a man. What is that telling ya? Yeah. What is it telling ya? When a tiger, they cannot control it and comes out and attacks man. What is that telling you? I'll rest my case. I've got... Ooh. Lots of love to you all, my delicious little babies, sending you all bright blessings. Peace, love and harmony to each and every one of you in your lives, okay? Hope that you just have a beautiful morning, afternoon or evening, wherever you are in the world. Sending you so much love. There we go. Got it all here. How I love you also, okay? You probably see me, you're probably thinking, oh, she's just irrational, flipping nussy one. No, I'm not. No, I am not. With what they did, they destroyed the fish industry. There we go. They destroyed effing everything. And I'm going back, and my beautiful, God rest her beautiful dear little soul, my beautiful dear little Nana was 98 on the 22nd of July. She would have been. Okay? You know, when families were just wanting to make a living, it's going on all around the world. It has been for bloody damn well years, but is anybody paying attention? Unless they know these things. No, they're not. When you are 3, 2, 1 off. 3, 2, 1 fucking off. Good night, my delicious little babies. It's not you. my delicious little babies, but let me tell you know what? They think they're going to get better than me. Okay, no, what they're doing is, I'll tell you what they're doing, they're effing fueling me. There we go. They're flipping fueling me. So let it continue. Do you see? Because as they continue on, continue, not continue, continue, get it right in, God bless you, in your noddles, please and thank you. Continue, start to change your words. As they continue, there we go, we'll find a way, let's just say, we'll get even. Okay, my delicious baby, it's just amazing what things, there we go, can do. Okay, so let them just carry on. Okay, they want to see anger, there we go. You ain't seen nothing. What's that song? You ain't seen nothing yet. Do, do. No, baby, you just ain't seen nothing yet. Do, do. Okay? So I love you all. Take care. And if anybody thinks that I'm mad or anyone crosses my channel, move from my channel, I'm not bothered. Because you obviously do not know who I am and you know nothing about what I'm talking about. And that's not being rude or disrespectful, but I ain't going to put up with this shit, okay? I'm just not going to put up with it. And I just feel that whatever I say is against our lovely, there we go, Alex Belfield, and I'm not having it. And I'll be the same if it was anybody else who I really, God bless, respected and appreciated, who I follow. There we are. I'll be exactly the same, okay? No different, okay? I ain't going to put up with this shit. Just like our beautiful, oh God bless his beautiful dear little soul, our beautiful dear little Gonzalo Lira, where he is. He shouldn't be in that situation. But again, it's because of politics. Do you see? And then you stop somebody who should be free from not being free, just for having an opinion. Same as Julian Assange, same as, what's his name, Pablo Gonzalez, you know, and they're stuck in dear little Gonzalo Lira, from what I last heard. I mean, I'm not too sure now, but anyway, he was in Pearland, just the same as Pablo Gonzalez, you know, journalists. And then you got our, because they're all so beautiful, and then our lovely Julian Assange in our flipping UK. What all for, there we go, for telling the truth. And yet everything else can be allowed to happen. Everything else in the world, like, you know, anybody who wants to be president or anything like that, there we go, wants to make a positive change. Oh no, well, I cannot be afforded to run or to do anything. Jesus me. Sorry, excuse me. And not being nasty, but you've got all of the different situations. I mean, you've got more problems now with race, there we go, than what you've ever had with race in how many flipping decades? Because of what these putrid have caused. And they've used all the governments in the world to do it. Why is anybody flipping voting? And yet you've still got, in America, in England, in, well, everywhere, they still say, oh yeah, but this one there. What is the matter with these? I've got nothing more to say, my delicious babies, because if I talk anymore, do you know something? I'm just going to get really flipping mad, okay? So I'm just not even going to go there, okay? But please, let me tell you, good. You know, when we go back to spirit, there we go, we go back to spirituality. Remember what I said on another one of my videos, and I said, I never ever felt hurliness like I felt in Egypt. You know, just never felt the hurliness than what I felt there. Okay, you do not feel it in India, you do not, I'm not being nasty to anybody who's Indian, okay? By the way, my delicious babies who have been to India. You do not feel it there. You do not feel it Pakistan, Bangladesh, anyway, okay? Greek, anyway, okay? France, Italy, you don't feel that. But if you go to Egypt, yeah, you feel it. You feel that it's really hard to explain, but you feel that wholeness. It's so hard to explain what I'm saying, to my delicious little babies, but that's the feeling I got when I went there. That's something, and I've been to Cyprus, I've been to other places, just I never felt that in Spain, nowhere. So what is it that they're wanting? There we go, to hide. There we are. Do you see? It's like they want to hide anything that is spiritual, that means something. They want to hide it. Do you see? And of course, you know, if you look at over the decades, and I'm not going to say thousands of years, that's a crock of shit. It's not a flipping effing thousands of years. They're full of shit. And anybody who believes in it, an archaeologist, and anybody who flipping effing believes in this shit, it's not flipping thousands of years. It's flipping hundreds. Get a flipping grip. I just got 8. I feel like most of it was 800. There we are, 8. I just got 800. Okay? Some may call me right. Some may call me wrong. Say whatever you like. Believe the shite that's wrote without seeing what's really damn well going on. I'm going to go, my delicious babies, because you know what? I feel really flipping effing wound up now. And I shouldn't even feel wound up, but when I come off my dog and burn, I'm just going to be cleaning, just going to be smiling like I'd normally be. But you know what? Not right now. And anybody who knows me, my beautiful little neighbours, beautiful little friends, everybody, my beautiful little daughters, how I love them so, everybody, they all know. They know I'm not normally like this. But this shite, I'm going to keep highlighting it because somebody, there we go, is behind this shite, right? It's not just your odd one or two. I wouldn't be getting this and then getting another in such a, there we go, in a short space of time. No, just doesn't work that way. But guess what? They want to be very careful who they're flipping effing playing with. There we are. Be very effing careful to whoever you are. So watch my video and watch it good. Because by the time I'm finished with you, there we are. You will never know if you're in the park of the pictures. Believe me on that one. There we are. Okay? That's what I've got to say. If I love somebody to my heart, I love them. But if I do not, and you cross me, you're going to wish you never. Okay? And that means anybody. Okay? I'm not a nasty woman. No, I'm not. But guess what I am? I believe in good and bad. And I believe that if somebody's going to cross me, you know, you live by it. The sword, you're going to pass by it. Not in literal terms. Deal with them a different way. Okay? So lots of love, my delicious little babies. And again, if I look like a nutcase, well then carry on. I couldn't care less, actually. I'm past caring now. Not when I see what they've done to, you know, my beautiful dear little granddad, my beautiful dear little nana. I love you both so. My beautiful little dear little great nana. Beautiful little ancestors, beautiful little family. When I see what they've done to everybody, do you see, over these decades and hundreds of years? No, I do not forgive. Just like I do not forgive the old jab, jibby jab. No, I do not. The snake oil, snake poison. I do not forgive that either. Okay? And I will carry it with me. There we go. To my grave. Okay? And I will not be passing. There we go. For many years. Okay, my delicious little babies. So, if one's wanting to get rid of anybody like me who speaks me mind, keep a handle on it. See me piece of hair there? Keep a handle on it, my delicious little babies. If anybody wants to shut me up, well, they're not going to do a very good job because guess what I'll do? Here we go. I'll destroy them. There we go. First. Oh yeah. Okay? They're never going to know when it's coming. Just like what they do to us. Okay, my delicious babies, and that means these pieces of shit as well. Okay? So good night. God bless. Much love. Take care. Thank you for listening. Love you, sir. Wasn't shouting at you, my delicious babies. I just ain't going to put up with no shout. Take care. Look after yourselves. Thank you. Goodbye.